Humans consume 20% more natural resources than the Earth can produce, according to a WWF Global Conservation Report. The only way to ensure that natural resources are controlled is by states to preserve land such as Ohio Powell State Park, where resources can be found and used. One should preserve such places as Ohio Powell State Park because they conserve natural resources, provide historical reference points, and possess a natural fading beauty. Many natural resources are available at Ohio Powell. Ohio Powell's dominant rocks are brown, red, and gray sandstone. Sandstone has not been chemically changed by weathering and is therefore useful outdoors in harsh, salty environments. Very fine detrital shales can be used as an alternative oil. Gray limestones are also visible in the area and can be used to make concrete. Ohio Powell State Park is the largest state park in Pennsylvania, measuring over 19,000 acres. In 1964, the Western Pennsylvania Conservatory bought the land to preserve the regrowing of forests. The main source of drinking water is the Youghiogheny River. 14 miles of Ohio Powell State Park lies along the Youghiogheny, preserving clean water. An abundant plant resource is the rhododendron. Cucumber Falls carries the seeds from Maryland and West Virginia and deposits them in Ferncliff Peninsula. The gorge is slightly warmer than the surrounding area, allowing the seeds to survive and conserving them for future use. In 1992, Ferncliff Peninsula was declared a state park natural area in order to preserve its natural state and many rare plants. The most important natural resource, coal, is embedded in the Pennsylvanian period strata. Coal produces heat and electric and is used as an agent in the production of steel. Ohio Powell Park is comprised of Devonian, Mississippian, and Pennsylvanian strata. As one can see in this chart, scientists can use fossil dating to determine the age of Ohio Powell by studying the fossils of different animals in the bottom layer of the strata. Since Ohio Powell's bottom layer does not contain land plants or amphibian fossils, it is of the Devonian age. This dates Ohio Powell to be between 417 and 354 million years old. Scientists can use this information to date other lands. Ohio Powell was originally inhabited by the Native Americans, the Iroquois tribe, for its fertile grounds for planting and swift, frothy waters, the littoral transition of Ohio Powell. The swift rapids in some of the areas made it difficult for rival tribes and the George Washington Army to cross over and invade their land. The Native Americans made effective trade usage of the land's natural tobacco and rhododendron. The Iroquois not only used the resources, but replenished it with new plants. The major attractions at Ohio Powell are the rapids and waterfalls. Ohio Powell Falls were created and changed by erosion and an occasional earthquake. As seen in this first picture, upstream, the river flows on a thick erosion-resistant sandstone. Downstream, the sandstone layer has been removed by water erosion, and the river flows at a lower level. Water erosion has taken away an entire layer of rock, so that rapids and cascades have formed. The rapids are evolving into a cascade, and the cascades are eroded after time, creating a water slide and then a natural fall. Thick sandstone layer has vertical fractures, which are planes of weakness. The river erodes these one block at a time. As one can see in the first picture, big blocks have eroded from the falls and moved several feet downstream. These blocks are eroding from the front of the falls causes the falls to migrate upstream. The continuing rush of the water beats away the rock layer, and the falls are evolving into the gorge. The gorge will cave in, and the riverbed will be even, as seen in the second picture. There will be no more rapids, cascades, or falls. The dominant rainy climate of Pennsylvania will only add to the demise of this geological feature. Limited human interaction is not an option. Only preserving and restoring Ohio Powell State Park will ensure that people have a backup for natural resources, an area for historical reference points, and a place to see fading beauty. And since Ohio Powell State Park is state-funded, limited monies and resources are available to preserve thousands of acres of land. Is there anything else that you would like to know about conservation in Ohio Powell State Park?
Can I visit Ohio Powell anytime?
Yes, Ohio Powell is a public state park. No admission fee for entering, and it's open 24 hours a day. But if you're planning an extended trip more than 12 hours or a special occasion, a call to the park office manager is recommended. And the park does have security to ensure that the natural habitat is not being disturbed.
Can I do anything that is fun at Ohio Powell?
Yes, Ohio Powell State Park has whitewater rafting, bike trails, canoeing, picnic areas, horseback riding, rock climbing, limited fishing and hunting, camping, natural water slides, and hiking in the summer, and cross-country skiing, sledding, and snowmobiling in the winter. Ohio Powell has activities for all ages.
What can I do to help preserve places like Ohio Powell?
Now, money is not the only contribution that one can make to the state. Volunteering time is the best way to help organizations to maintain state parks. For a detailed preservation plan, just contact the Friends of Ohio Powell or the United States National Park Service through their website.